Join us as we delve into history's most devastating battles that you might not know about. If you find this content intriguing, please like the video, leave a comment with your thoughts, and don't forget to subscribe for more captivating historical insights. Let's dive in. Battle of Magnesia, 190 BC. The Battle of Magnesia was a final showdown of the Roman-Syrian War, taking place in what is now Western Anatolia, Turkey. In this decisive clash, the Romans dealt a crippling blow to the Seleucid Empire, with estimates suggesting they lost only 300 men compared to the Seleucids, devastating losses of over 15,000. Although these numbers may seem small by today's standards, it's crucial to remember that these casualties occurred in brutal hand-to-hand combat with spears and swords. Battle of Fleetia. The Battle of Fleetia saw an alliance of Greek city-states, including Sparta and Athens, take on the powerful Persian Empire, marking the end of the Second Persian invasion of Greece. Ancient sources estimate Persian casualties between 300,000 and 500,000. Though these figures are likely inflated, initially the Greeks appeared to be retreating, drawing the Persians into a vulnerable position where the Greek heavy infantry overpowered the lighter Persian forces. This victory ended the Persian invasion and highlighted Greek strategy and resilience. Battle of Lipseek. Also called the Battle of Nations, this massive conflict took place from October 16 to 19, 1830. In Lipseek, Germany, nearly 600,000 troops were involved, with combined casualties approaching 100,000, making it the largest battle in Europe before World War I. Allied forces from Russia, Sweden, Austria, and Prussia confronted Napoleon's army, which included soldiers from Poland, Italy, and Germany. The use of over 2,000 cannons added to the carnage, and this marked Napoleon's first major defeat, eventually leading to the abdication and exile to Elba. The Battle of Mckton, 1905. The Battle of Mckton was the last major land battle of the Russo-Japanese War, fought from February 20 to March 10, 1905. Near Mckton in Manchuria, the Russian army, consisting of 340,000 soldiers, faced a Japanese force of 280,000. By the end, the Russian and Japanese casualties totaled 163,000, with the Russians retreating in disarray. This outcome shocked Europeans' onlookers, dismantling the myth of European military invincibility and proving that a smaller Asian empire could defeat a major European power. Battle of Kursk, 1943. One of the largest tank battles ever fought, the Battle of Kursk occurred in July 1943 during World War II. It was the final major German offensive on the Eastern Front, involving over 8,000 tanks and 3 million soldiers. Anticipating the German assault, the Soviets fortified their defenses with a 155-mile-deep network of anti-tank guns, mines, and other barriers. The Germans' advance was halted, with both sides suffering enormous casualties and more than 3,000 tanks destroyed. This marked a turning point, as the Germans could not recover from the losses they suffered. Battle of Dgori, 1121. On August 12, 1121, the Kingdom of Georgia faced off against the Seljuk Empire in the Battle of Dgori. While estimates of troop numbers vary, Georgian forces, though vastly outnumbered, achieved an astonishing victory through clever positioning and a surprise assault. The Georgian cavalry pursued the fleeing Seljuk soldiers, inflicting heavy losses and securing Georgia's independence from Seljuk influence. Battle of Narva, 1944. The Battle of Narva, fought over 6 months in 1944 in Estonia, was one of the bloodiest engagements between Germany and the Soviet Union on the Eastern Front, resulting in over 500,000 casualties. Stalin initiated the offensive to secure Estonia as a strategy base. The Germans, holding fortified positions, inflicted significant losses on the Red Army. underscoring the high cost of Soviet ambitions. Battle of Wuhan, 1938. During the Second Sino-Japanese War, the Battle of Wuhan, June 11 to October 27, 1938, saw 1 million Chinese defenders facing off against 350,000 Japanese. Wuhan, China's second largest city and a critical economic, political, and military center, was fiercely defended. To delay the Japanese advance, the Chinese flooded the Yellow River, tragically resulting in 500,000 casualties. Although the city eventually fell, the battle exhausted Japanese resources, leading to a strategic deadlock in China. Battle of Changping, 260 BC. The Battle of Changping was less a battle and more a massacre, as the Qin state trapped a Zhao army of over 400,000 soldiers, who eventually surrendered after weeks of siege and unsuccessful escape attempts. Nearly all Zhao soldiers were executed, with only 240 spared to spread terror. The Qin suffered over 1,000 casualties, but the Zhao's staggering losses paved the way for the Qin's eventual unification of China in 221 BC. Battle of Borodino, 1812. On September 7, 1812, 119,000 French and 116,000 Russian soldiers fought in the deadliest single-day battle of the Napoleonic Wars, resulting in about 17,000 casualties. Despite the Russian retreat, they avoided a total defeat, and Napoleon's victory came at a steep cost. His army was left battle and undersupplied, unable to secure a decisive end to Russian resistance. This failure led to the French's army disastrous retreat, with significant losses from the harsh winter and famine.